Hi guys, so it's back to school season once again, which means sales and, of course, school. For this video, since my school is starting literally tomorrow, I'm just going to be walking you through how I get ready before school starts. So as you can see, my backpack is really dirty, literally everywhere. And I'm just going to put it in the washing machine and hope that it becomes cleaner and then leave it outside in the sun to dry. The reason that I'm putting it out in the sun is because if you put your backpack in the dryer, there's a chance that the plastic could melt because most backpacks have like a plastic buckle and I don't want to risk that. So I would recommend that you leave it outside to dry just because it's safer. So while I wait for my backpack to get clean, I'm just gonna start getting my notebooks ready for school because I love notebooks. Since I want my backpack to be lighter this year, I made a list of notebooks that I'll need and kind of made a sort of outline of which subjects need specific notebooks and which subjects don't, so I can minimize the amount of notebooks I bring to school because my school doesn't have lockers, so I kind of have to carry around my backpack all day, which is really difficult if it's so heavy. I ordered this 2-pack of notebooks from Amazon. They're the A5 size of paper and they have grid paper inside. So I think they would be really perfect for subjects like math. I also made sure that the lines inside were really light because I know that grid lines are often distracting. So it took me a really long time to find these, but I think that they are worth it. Even though they were a little pricey, I know that I'll get good use out of them. And I also have my dot grid notebook, which I mentioned in my previous video relating to my math notes. I'll just link it up in the cards. But this notebook is just amazing. Its paper is so nice and fun to write on, and even though it's pretty big compared to the other notebooks that I have, I think that it's just really good quality. Another notebook that I'm using this year is an old notebook that I have from last year. It's a composition notebook with grid paper inside, and I'm just using this notebook for classes that don't really need specific notebooks. So I think it has enough paper to last me the entire year because these classes don't really require notes. I also have this folder that I'll use to store any handouts or extra papers. It has 3 pockets, which is really nice, and these prongs, so you can put like binder paper and stuff inside. So I think it's a really useful folder. Something else that I'm bringing is this thin binder, and I'm just dividing it into sections using those clear sheets and then just putting sticky notes on the side to make like little dividers, and then just putting graph and lined paper inside because I know I'll need it soon. Once I'm done getting my notebooks and stuff ready, I'm just filling up my pencil pouches with some essentials because, of course, I'm trying to keep my backpack light, so I just want to keep the things that I will be using every day inside. For now, all I'm bringing are a few highlighters, my brush pen, a ruler, a pencil, an eraser, some lead, whiteout, sticky notes, some scissors, and double-sided tape. Something else that I think is a really good idea is bringing separate pencil pouches for personal items and pencils and that kind of stuff because it just makes things so much easier to organize. So in my other pencil pouch, I'm storing my library card, lip gloss, Vaseline, a Band-Aid, some safety pins, hand sanitizer, a jar of shea butter because my skin gets really dry sometimes, eye drops because my contacts make my eyes dry, and of course my school ID. Some other things that I have in my backpack are my calculator and my water bottle. Side note, I'm literally obsessed with this water bottle. It is the cutest thing to ever exist, and it's plastic, so it's really light, and I just love it. So if you see a water bottle like this, I recommend that you get it because it's just so cute and so functional. One of my favorite spreads to do during back to school season for my bullet journal is making a little schedule. So what I do in this is basically make 7 squares for each period, and then I just put the name of the period and the duration in each box. So if I ever forget what time my class ends, I can flip back to this page and have it right in front of me. And then on the bottom, I make some squares as well. And in those squares, if I have any extra classes that I'm taking after school, I can put them in the boxes and put the times and that kind of stuff. So the classes that I have weekly stay in the schedule. And if I ever need to know what my week will look like, most likely, then I can flip back to this page and I'll have everything in front of me, and it's just so easy. I didn't come up with this spread myself. I actually found a similar one on someone else's YouTube channel, so I'll try to link that video in the description box, but this spread has really helped me. Something else that I also like to do for my bullet journal is make my weekly spreads ahead of time. So for this one, I'm just making boxes for every day, and at the bottom, I'm leaving a bunch of room for lists because I personally really need lists to stay organized throughout the year. So now that my backpack is clean and dry, I'm just going to put all the stuff inside, and I've already kind of figured out where everything should go. One thing that I do is I put my notebooks inside the little laptop compartment because I feel like it protects them, especially because the notebooks that I'm using this year are kind of small. I think they need a little bit of extra protection, and the Chromebook that I have from school is pretty sturdy, so I think it'll be fine. So just fill up your backpack and put your things inside, kind of come up with an organization system so you kind of remember where everything is and it's so much easier for you to find things. So anyways, that's all I really have for this video. I hope this video helped you kind of get your school year planned out a bit, or just made the anxiety before school a little bit more bearable. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.